Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Leno56 and welcome back to some more Stationeers on Europa. So in the last episode we were working on the trader hangar. Is probably what I'm gonna probably end up calling it, but basically I'm gonna make a pressurized hangar where we can get traders to come in and then leave and everything. I need to figure out how big I want to make it, but I also want to build the LARrE as well because they released an update with the new robotic arm that you can like move across a track and everything, so you can automate planting and all that. I never really messed with the Harvey at all, but the LARrE looks pretty interesting, so I think I'm gonna try to build that thing as well. But I do want to try to get as much of the hangar done as I possibly can. I just need to figure out how big I need to make it. Right now I believe it's 11 by 11, and I think some of the ships you can have are like 15 by 15, so I'm gonna have to take a look at that. But there's a few other things I want to work on as well. I want to try to finish our advanced furnace here because I want to add a cooling line so um, I can, get more precise temperatures for when I need to smelled certain alloys and stuff, which I'm going to work on. I'm going to work on the hanger, and then I also want to. I'm probably going to have to completely redo our hydroponics area to implement the LARrE, which I'm going to have to probably completely redo this and everything. So, yeah, it'll be a fun little challenge, but I'm going to have to harvest all of our food in order to make way for the LARrE. But there's a few things I want to work on right now. And I also noticed that this AC is hooked up, and that one is actually not hooked up at all. So I have a nitrogen pipe going here for this AC, but there's not one on that side. So I'm gonna have to do some piping and actually fix that. I wonder how long that's been like that. Well, you can go up. So let's grab. Alright, well, I can fix that really quick. I do need to go grab some pipe on me and stuff too. Yeah, so there's a few things I want to try to do this episode if I get to it. Let's put some of this stuff away. Oops. I don't need you. Let's see. All that's good. I don't need stairs. I was going to try to use stairs, but I like the elevator way better. Let's grab some pipe. I'm not sure how much I'm actually going to need, so we're just going to... I mean, 3 stacks is probably fine. Or 4 stacks. Alright. So let's work on that really quick, and then I'm also going to work on the advanced furnace as well. I do have some tanks behind that wall, which, now that I think about it, I probably don't actually need. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this. Alright, there we are. And then this pipe's going to come across like this. But yeah, I'm going to have to completely redo our hydroponics as well. Alright, so that's going to have to go like that. That's really the only downside. Well, technically, I should be able to get behind this wall here. Because this should be pressurized in here. So we should be good. Well, I guess we're going to find out. So, let's go through this wall right here. Alright.
Temperature low.
Oh yeah, we're fine. So then I can go through here.
Temperature critical. Temperature low.
Temperature's good. Let's put that there. Let's do this really quick. We're gonna bring this through like this and down. There we go. Now that's officially hooked up. I'm gonna say there's probably a bunch of stuff I forgot to do, but alright, so now we'll weld this back together. There we go. Alright, and then we'll place the wall back. And boom, now this is all hooked up. So let's go and work on our advanced furnace. Yeah, I'm gonna double check that because I'm definitely not on Vulcan right now. Yeah, we should not kill us. I can never remember because how I built the base, like there's a solid frame on the ceiling, and there's a solid frame like on the floor. But I'm always kind of paranoid that, oh, I'm gonna open this up and there's gonna be like a one piece missing or something that's gonna end up killing me. Alright, so I think what I want to try to do is let's take a look at behind here and see what I can do. Because I do want to bring a nitrogen pipe up here. So, if I bring this nitrogen pipe up, this will be my coolant line, so then I already have a fuel line here. And as far as heating the furnace, that's no issue once I get fuel in here, but the trick is to cool it down. So if I can use nitrogen, which is really cold anyways, I can actually fix that. Alright, I kind of have an idea on how I want to do that. Let's take a look at behind the behind that wall there. Alright, let's close our helmet so I don't end up killing me. And then, yeah, this is where my hangar's gonna go once I actually start working on it. Alright, so this was gonna be my coolant tank, fuel tank, and then this is my waste tank. I probably, now that I think about it, I probably don't need the coolant tank and the fuel tank because I'm not actually storing any fuel or coolant in there. I'm just using it from what we already have in our lines. So I might end up deleting these two tanks, and then I'm gonna have to make it so I can limit. I think I know how I'm gonna do that. So we are going to do this. I'm also gonna fix this too. Let's grab our angle grinder and turn this into an actual wall, which I'm gonna have to grab some more plastic for that, but that's okay. Alright, let's grab I think you're just leftover heavy cable, which I can always use. And let's see, let's deconstruct these tanks here. Alright, so I don't need those tanks. I really don't need this pipe either. I kind of like seeing how much fuel I have in there, so I might keep the meter where it is. I could technically do the same thing with our nitrogen. So let's do this. A lot of this stuff I'm going to have to do from the inside as well. And then to limit how much we have on each side here, because I'll have nitrogen coming in right here. So if I do this, I can put 2 volume pumps here, and I can limit how much gas goes in here. And then if I need to cool it down, I can like turn this volume pump off and turn this one on and just let nitrogen in here, which will cool this thing down. So I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to have to go inside and grab a couple of volume pumps. And then I also need to expand our nitrogen pipe into here. Alright, I know how I want to do that. I also need to drink some water because my guy's really, really thirsty right now. Jeez. Let's put this away. Alright, so let's go take care of our water first of all. Oh yeah, I need to finish what I was doing in here too. I still think that they need to add like an actual bathroom because this was like the perfect sound for peeing. Let's do the flooring. I have extra flooring on me. Let's see, cladding, we'll just put there. And then I do need to put a wall right here too, but I'd really like our elevator. Alright, so water's taken care of, food is fine. And let's expand our nitrogen line really quick while we have this exposed. Alright, there we go. So that goes like that. And then the rest of it I'm going to have to do on the other side. Okay. I think I have an idea on how I want to do this. So I need to make a couple of volume pumps, which I have one on me, so I could probably make another one. So we'll just make one more of you. I'm gonna have to label those so then I can properly do those. I'm gonna need a way to turn off and on the pumps from here. So I could put a console here and a console here, and yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. All right, so volume pumps. Let's get a couple of consoles going. I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, they have everything else there. I mean, a bathroom just makes sense. And then you can recycle your own water and stuff, like using the water purifier. I mean, it kind of... And then you can use, like... You can Martian it up and use your... when you go to the bathroom, you can use your waste as, like, fertilizer and stuff, too. Alright, so I think I'm going to put a power chip in each of those. So let's do power control. Alright, so power control there, power control there. Let's grab some windows and finish these. I think I need need to wire those up too before I forget. Alright, those are both powered, so we're good there. I think we're good to go behind and finish what I was doing over there. So let's grab you. I do need some more glass because I used up some glass for the consoles and I'm going to need more over there. So let's make a couple pieces of glass. I'm also going to need plastic for the wall. I should be fine on everything else. That's probably enough glass. Alright, and let's go behind the wall again. My main thing I'm doing this is because I need to make a, I want to make the LARrE, which is the kit. And yeah, I need Inconel, Hastelloy, and Astraloy. Wow, I'm having issues talking apparently. This is going to be the difficult one to make because you need a very, very specific range of temperature with a lot of pressure. So that's going to be the hard one to do, which is what I'm actually preparing our furnace for right now. Plus, it'll just make it easier to control it overall, regardless if I accidentally get it too hot or something. Alright, so let's grab these. So volume pump there. Let's do... Is that going to conflict with that? It's a corner piece, so it shouldn't conflict with the wiring. I just have to figure out where I want to bring the wire at. I guess there's a wire right here. I could just expand it that way. I guess we'll see if this works. So if I do this, then wrap it around. Oh, that worked perfectly. Alright, so that works. And then we'll set you all the way up, and we'll set you all the way up. And then let's label these so I know which one's which. So this is going to be fuel. And then this one's going to be nitrogen. Alright. So that's looking pretty good there. I do need to redo this. Alright, this is a double wall. And I haven't taken the other wall off, so I should be able to do this without depressurizing our base. Yeah, it's so funny because I knew that wall was there on the other side, but I'm still paranoid. Alright. Do that there, and then we'll do this. Alright, so our nitrogen pipe is hooked up. Our fuel line is hooked up properly. Let's see. So I have a pipe meter right here, which I think I'm going to end up keeping, but I can delete that. So yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to keep that where it is because there's a pipe meter right here. I guess I could do the same thing right here and put a pipe meter, but I have a shelf right there, which I'm probably just going to keep. And everything else looks pretty good, so I think we should be good to go. I am going to deconstruct this cable since I don't need that anymore, and I think everything else is good. So Alright, let's button this up and then let's go back inside and finish what I was doing. There, that looks better. What I could also do eventually is put cladding on the ceiling, but I kind of like seeing everything exposed. So I think we're going to keep it the way it is. Alright, and let's head back inside.
Waste tank caution.
Waste tank caution. Alright, our food is getting a little low, but we're fine for right now. And all of this should be hooked up. So we should be good to go. Now I just need to program these. So this is going to be fuel. Let's see. Volume pump fuel. There you are. And then this. Oh. This one's going to be volume pump nitrogen. Which is right there. Perfect. We'll do nitrogen pump. Oh no, that's fuel pump. Oops. This one's nitrogen. Not that you can actually read that because of... Like, they need to put those in, like, white letters or something so you can actually see that, but that's fine. Okay, so... Here, let's turn that on to get all the air from out behind that wall there. And what do I need for... I need silver, nickel, and cobalt, which I should have all of that, so let's go grab that.
Hangar caution.
Yep, I'm gonna go grab some food right now. Oh. There, that looks better. Alright, so we have some food. Food's good. Let's top off our water really quick. And let's go make some Hastelloy. Hastelloy? Is that how you pronounce that? Which I need silver, nickel, and cobalt. Let's do... Since these are still stacks of 50, I can do 2 silver, 1 nickel, and 1 cobalt. There we go. So I think that'll make 50 Hastelloy. That sounds completely wrong saying it like that. I'm not sure that that's how you even pronounce that, but oh well. Okay. So that's good to go there. With those volume pumps behind there, I should be able to keep our input pump on at all times. Yeah, because there's fuel in here, but it's not actually taking it because of that volume pump's not on. So let's throw this stuff in there really quick. Alright. So now what I need to do is I need to put fuel in here. So if I turn you on, it is increasing the pressure. Not very fast though, so what if I turn our mixer on? Okay, that's actually increasing it a lot faster. So I'm going to get 1 MPa of pressure of fuel in there. which we will have now. Alright, so let's turn you off. There's still a bunch of fuel in there, which is good, and let's turn this on. Alright, so it's definitely, well, it's way hotter than it actually needs to be. Has to be at least 950 Kelvin and can't go past 1000 Kelvin. 25 MPa to 30, so we need a little bit more pressure in here, but we also need to lower the temperature. So let's put a little bit more fuel in there to get the pressure up. And then I'll worry about the temperature later. So temperature's just about there, or pressure's just about there. There we go. Alright, so pressure's there. I think the max is 30, so let's get up to 30, because once I start cooling it down, the pressure's going to drop off. Alright, so we're at 30, so let's turn that off, and let's start to cool it down. Alright, that's actually working pretty good. And that should start dropping as well. So that's in Celsius, so I need at least 727 degrees Celsius in there. So I need to cut that in half, and then we should be good. So if I just let that sit for a little bit, and then the pressure is increasing, but I can always take gas out of here. That's no issue. I wonder if I should put a pipe meter on this nitrogen line so I can see how much nitrogen is in there. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Alright, we are dropping in pressure now too. Alright, so our nitrogen should be somewhere over here, so I guess I could put it right here. Alright, so that's how much nitrogen we have. And that's actually dropping quite fast. Let's paint that. So I need iron. And that's still dropping, so we're good. Spray paint black. So I think it's 920 or 727 is what I need, so we are almost there. There we go. So about 100 more degrees Celsius, and then we'll be good. And then I'll just have to take a little bit of pressure out of there, which is easy enough to do. 403. And then what else do I need for the LARrE? I need Inconel and Astrolite, which I believe I have both of those. I can't remember where they are, but Astrolite, oh, they're right here. Okay. Alright, let's get the rest of this stuff out of here really quick. 727, we're just about there. We're at 767. We are so close. There's still quite a bit of pressure in there for on our nitrogen line. Oh, I will definitely take a look at that. Right, and we've reached that, so let's turn that off and let's pump out a little bit of pressure, and we're good. Yay! Alright. We have success, so let's make this guy. I only want to make one, so we'll do that. And then, since this is good, let's pump all of this out of here. And then it should start cooling it down. Then once it gets cooled enough, it'll shoot into the rest of our system. That actually worked out quite nicely. It's more of a manual setup. I know that you can automate it, but I don't really use it enough to warrant automating it. But maybe it'll be fun, like for a future thing. But I do want to test this guy out. But I am going to organize my stuff here really quick. Let's do this. Alright, now let's do that, and bam, bam. There we go, now everything's sort of organized. It at least looks a little bit better in here. Okay, so if I want to start working on our hangar over here, I'm going to need a lot more steel than what I currently have, so that shouldn't be too hard. Let's go and actually grab some iron and coal to make some steel. I need to clear out my inventory too. So I need 3 of these. Oops. I like how you can just kind of grab it through the furnace there. And I need 1 of these. Alright, perfect. So I'm going to make a bunch of steel, because I'm going to need a lot of steel sheets for the hangar. I also need to figure out how tall I want to make the hangar too, which I could make the hangar doors. And then the runway, okay, I think I know how I want to do that. So this is set to 50. So 450. And then coal, and coal. Alright. So let's turn you off. Let's turn you on and get some pressure in there. Ooh, and the LARrE's done. I do know that there's a railing as well, or a rail, which I need steel for, okay. Alright, and you're done. Let's turn you off. And let's start you. And then it's going to process everything. It should be hot enough to where I don't have to really worry about the temperature. So I'm just going to let that sit while that's doing that. Let's put some of this stuff away that we have in our inventory here. Because there's a bunch of stuff I don't really need. Alright. Plastic and glass. I also have an extra battery on me, which I don't need either. Speaking of batteries, I should have another wireless battery somewhere. There we go. Alright, so now it's doing all the coal. So this is just about done. Then I should be able to smelt this and make steel. And steel. God, that's so nice. Alright, let's get all the pressure out of there. It's going to be a bit before that actually has a chance to cool down, but that's okay. We have steel, which I'm going to need I have a bunch of steel frames, so let's worry about the steel frames first. Alright, so let's head outside and start working on the hangar here really quick. I'm doing multiple things at once here. And actually, now that I think about it, I might have to go and grab some more large batteries. Actually, before I do anything else, let's place the hangar doors because I'm gonna have to make that hangar a certain height. And I can't remember how big it was on our Mars base. No, not you. Alright, hangar doors. It's the hydraulic pipe under the one printer I didn't actually look at. There it is. Okay, so gold, copper, and steel. So gold, copper, and steel. I guess I could make 5 to start with, which I can make 3 to start with, so we'll just make 3 for right now. But that'll at least give me a good height to go off of. And let's see about placing the LARrE. Hey, good morning. Alright. So I'm going to have to completely redo our hydroponics for how this is going to be set up. I'm going to have to move our lights and stuff too, because I have a feeling you can't put the track. Yeah, I'm going to have to move all of our lights and stuff. So I think what I could do is I could have, and I'm going to have to disconnect or deconstruct these hydroponic trays too. So instead of using just the typical hydroponics tray, it's going to have to be the one with the data port on it. Yeah, and then you can only do so many of them. It's going to have to go like that, which then there's going to have to be a space in between here. So it's not going to be as many plants as what's in here, but I don't really come in here enough to harvest all this anyway, so this will automate it for me, which will probably make it a little bit easier. I also need to figure out what I want to do with because there's an input chute and an output chute, which I'm going to have to figure out where I want to place those, but so with the LARrE, if I have a track running across here, I could place this right there to start, and then just have a track going across this whole thing. I wonder if you can, like, make it so he can go, like, back and forth between all these different rows. I'm gonna have to mess around with it, but I think that's how I'm gonna have to do it, which means I'm gonna have to redo all of these lights in here, which is gonna be a bit of a pain, but I guess it really shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna have to redo our wiring. Let's do that really quick while I'm in here, because the hangar doors are still being made. Actually, they're probably done now that I think about it, but that's okay. So that can't go there. That has to go kind of in the middle. Ooh. How do I want to do this? Because there's going to be a rail right here. It's too bad you can't make different sized grow lights. Like one right there, that works perfectly. I could place this one. If I move the light over, I can place it right here. It's gonna look a little bizarre, but I mean... Or if I move the water pipe, I guess I could place it right here. Alright, let's try this. So if I move that light, if I do this, I mean, it does look a little bizarre, but that does allow me to place the two grow lights like that, which then I can throw the rail along this line and get rid of this cable and stuff. That could potentially work. Alright. Let's go and make some rail. How much do I actually need? I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I need 18 rails. Alright, the hangar doors should be done. Forgot how big that kit was. Alright, so linear rail, so 3, so I need 18. I'm assuming it's stacks of 10, but if I do 60, that should give me 20 rails. Alright. And then we have the hangar doors, so let's go outside while those are being made. So I can figure out how tall I need to make our hangar. This thing's gonna be huge. Alright, so I think this is the middle right here, so let's do it like this. That's the bottom. I should be able to flip that. There we go. Alright, that's too low. Oh, I'm gonna need so many hangers. I used 3 for one door. I forgot about that. So it's not... Alright, so it's not that right there. Is it that one? There it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to mess around with that because I'm not entirely sure how big I need to make this thing. Because if that's the top right here, I don't know, that seems pretty big. I mean, I guess we can always test it out, and if it's too short, we'll know pretty quick because we'll have a massive explosion. But I should be able to start placing the ceiling at least. 4, 5, 6.
Jetpack low.
And let's see, how do I want to do this? Because this is going to be... Uh-oh. That's okay. It's off slightly, but that's fine. Jetpack is... It is low, but I'm not going to worry about it. Since this is going to be the airlock, we're going to do an airlock here and then one right here. So that's going to go like that. And then this is probably going to go like this. Alright. So let's preserve our jetpack. And start placing all of this. I don't need my drill anymore.
Hydration critical.
I just drank water. And that's the reason I'm not playing on Stationeer difficulty on my Vulcan playthrough. Is how often you have to eat and drink. Like, it's more challenging, but at the same time, it doesn't allow you to do a whole lot between eating and drinking. Alright, so that's good there. So then I should start being able to do this now. I'm gonna need so many more frames than what I currently have. I'd love it if daylight was here so I could see. I guess I could just do that. I keep forgetting I have an actual flashlight on my helmet. Alright. Hopefully this hangar's big enough. I think I'm gonna have to make it a little bit bigger because if I remember correctly, there's a like a 15 by 15 shuttle that comes to you. Whee! That is gonna be huge. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I might have to make that a little bit bigger though. I wonder if I can get a there's a 3x3, there's a 5x5. Has this just been on the entire time? Wow, what a waste of power. I'm sure there's probably a way to speed this up. Any day. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. At least not until I get the hangar finished. So I'm gonna need a lot more frames than what I currently have. But I need to drink some water because that alarm is getting very annoying.
Hangar caution.
Oh, jeez. I like the drinking fountain, but I also like drinking just from the normal bottles because you can actually do it in stages instead of having to do it all in one go. Like, if he drank faster, that'd be one thing, but he drinks really slow. Alright. Oh, we have the LARrEs. Alright, let's go test this out. And before I do that, let's actually make some steel frames. So 30, I could do... So that's 30 right there. Let's make 2 stacks of that. Yeah, we're gonna make 2 stacks of steel frames. Oops. Alright, so let's do that, and let's take these and figure out how I want to do this. Because I also need an import chute and an outport chute to place our crops. And since each crop is different. Ooh, how do I want to do that? I might have to move my, I might have to move my water pipe. Because I have a water pipe right here. I'm probably going to have to move that elsewhere. Well, let's start placing this. So there's going to be one here. So that's just normal rail. This is going to be a station. Rail. Station. Alright. So let's disconnect some of these wires here. And then I'm just going to do these as rail for right now because I'm not entirely sure where I want to place these chutes. So rail, station, station. Alright, so that actually works quite nicely. And then I'm going to have these on... Actually, I wonder... Rail linear corner. Oh! You can. Oh, that's cool. Oh, that is awesome. Okay, so let's do this. So my main power line, thank God you can actually put cables like through this thing. It acts like a normal pipe or a chute. I'm gonna have to completely redo this whole thing. That's okay. So my main power line's gonna go right here. Alright, so that's turned on, so that's good to go. And that's on. So that actually works out. I actually like that. And then our logic still works. Perfect. Alright, so I think that's how I'm going to end up doing it. I wonder if there's a certain limit to these rails with how much you can actually throw on there. Well, I guess we'll find out. Let's make as many as I can. This is going to be fun. Which means I need a lot of those rails. And if each of them are 30... So... Let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will make another 2 stacks of those. Let's make them. And I'm going to need so many more hangar doors, so... Let's do... Let's start off with 5, so I need 4 more, so that's 12 more hangar doors. Oh, I need so much steel. So 75 is for 3. Doesn't use hardly any gold and copper, it's mainly steel. I'm not yeah, I can't remember how big I made the doors in my last playthrough. And then I also need to figure out where I want to place the satellite dish and stuff too, which honestly I might just keep it where it is. Actually, that's stupid. I'll place it on top of the hangar and then place the computer like in the hangar so I can control it. It's gonna be fun to try to pressurize that thing. I'm gonna need a lot more oxygen and stuff than what I currently have. All right, let's mess with the layers before I go back outside. I'm like doing multiple things at once here. Our power levels are actually holding quite well. I haven't even checked our power. All right, so that's how that'll be. Yeah, I wonder if there's a limit to how long this can be. So far, there is no limit from what I can see. I wonder if you can do like a junction. A junction would be cool. I could make multiple of these too. I mean, granted, having one just kind of go across this whole thing would be kind of cool. I mean, eventually it would keep up with it, based on how slow everything grows here. This is going to be a huge rail. I can't see anything. There we go. So that should work. I am going to have to try to figure out this. Because eventually this cable right here is going to go away. I'm going to have our main cable here, which I suppose I could throw this way. Ooh. Because I need to power this. If I started it on this side, I actually could have done that. Which I can actually do. I'm still gonna have the same issue though. Because I'm gonna have a grow light right here. You know, an easy fix for this. I normally don't like doing it like that, but I kind of have no choice. There we go. And you are turned on. Oh, that's cool. I like that. The fun part is going to be programming this thing. So let's put them back to position 0. It actually moves quite fast too, so I wonder if there's a limit to how many junctions you can have. Well, I guess we'll find out. Because I plan on doing as many as I can. I might have to have a few of those LARrEs. Alright, so let's do a couple of more of these. So this will be another 20 of those rails. There we are. And let's head outside and place these. I also at some point need to redo these stationary batteries with the large batteries here, which our power is actually holding quite nicely. I need to make more wind turbines, and then I also need to build another section right here. But our power is doing pretty good, so I'm not too worried about it right now. Alright, so that's good there. Now let's start working on this side. One, two. Yeah, we're gonna have a long runway that goes into this hangar too. Well, it's a good thing I made as many steel frames as I did.
Jetpack low.
The jetpack is fine. I mean, it's a little bit low, but... Alright, so... This is our hangar to start with. This is a huge building. So yeah, I'll have a satellite dish on top, and then I'll control it from inside. So if I have to expand the hangar, I can. It's not too big of a deal. The issue is going to be actually pressurizing this thing, which I suppose what I could do, because of how big this is, I could bring our oxygen line in this way and hook it to a bunch of those powered vents. I could have 6 powered vents right there, and I wonder how quickly that would actually fill this. I'm gonna have to mess around with it. That's gonna be fun. Okay. So that cladding is gonna have to go as well. Oops. Alright, so that cladding is right there. That's good. And then we're gonna have more steel frames here, here.
Jetpack low. Jetpack
Well, with how I
critical.
have the cladding, I'll probably do something like that. Oh, jeez. I just kind of launched myself. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mess around with it. I'm not worried about the cladding right now, obviously. I want to actually get this finished, and I'm gonna need a lot of steel. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 11 by 11,
Critical.
which should be 122. So I need 122 steel ingots on this, on the top part. We'll say another 100 on the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna need so many more. 61. Yeah, I'm gonna probably need 200 steel worth of steel sheets. Alright, you know what? There. So, we have 225. So let's grab the 200, and this is all going to be steel sheets. That's going to be so many steel sheets. We do have a couple of extra on us, but we're gonna need... You can never have too many. Alright. Let's see how many junctions I can have on this thing. I'm gonna have to redo all of these lights and everything too. Well, there's no time like the present. Alright, so I'm gonna have to redo all of this. And then this cable... Oh yeah, I am gonna have to have this cable right here. Alright. I can delete these two though. There we go. Alright. So we're going to have a grow light right here. And a grow light right there. And a normal light like that. There we go. Which kind of makes me wonder, do I even need this cable? I don't even think I need this cable right here. Alright, let's place these. So we're going to do rail. Alright, I need to get rid of that cladding on this side too. There we go. Oh, yep. Alright. So that's junction 23. Junction 24. I wonder how many junctions you can have on that thing. You know, the fact that I can weave this around the entire hydroponics thing is kind of cool. Yeah, this is going to be fun to program. I'm excited. I'm going to need a lot more rail than what I currently have, though. So let's continue working on the lights. Oops. It's gonna go like that. That's gonna go like this. And I don't actually need this cable at all. At least not that I know of. I mean, I could always deal with it later if I have to. But we're gonna do that, and then this is gonna go like this. Which means I don't actually need this cable right here either. But I'm not really worried about that right now, because this side should be good. Alright. So we're gonna have a light there. A light there. And oops. Grow light, grow light, grow light, and grow light. There we go. Alright, let's get this all wired up. Alright. So that side's good for the LARrEs, or for the rail. And then this side's basically I just have to make a bunch of grow lights and just adjust these lights slightly. But I'm gonna need a lot more rail than what I currently have here, so 7, it's 14, 15, 16. So about 20 on each line. 20, 40, 60, 80. I need 160, which means
Hydration critical.
I need 100 more at least. That is so many. Which means I need 300 steel. Which means we have to make more steel. Let's drink some water really quick, and then we'll go outside and make some more steel. I do need to eat too, so... Oops. Cleaning up the cables is extremely satisfying. Yes, it is. Especially when you find more efficient ways of, like, laying out your cables. Alright, so 25. That is so much steel sheets. Alright, well, let's go make some more steel. I need another 300 steel for the rail. At least I'm probably going to be short because I didn't account for the junctions or for the corner pieces. So I need one of these, and I need 3 of these. There we go. And let's head back inside. Open up my helmet since I'm here, and we are going to do you. There we go. Alright, how much pressure do we have in there? It's actually dropping quite fast. Oh, this finally turned on. Speaking of, I'm gonna have to go look at those filters in our atmospherics too and make sure that nothing is not working. Alright, so we'll give that a minute to cook. And let's go look at our atmospherics filters and make sure everything looks good still. Alright, we're at 31% here. 76, 33, 82. So everything's looking pretty decent still. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. So it is filtering everything out. So it's working. I probably need to go out and grab some more nitrous oxide, which I don't have in my inventory in order to increase our nitrogen levels, but I'm not too worried about it. But those filters are still looking decent, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. And you are done. Alright, let's pump all the gas out of there. And I need 300. That is so much. So that's gonna make 10 stacks of the rails. That's insane. Alright. Let's start welding that thing together. I'm gonna grab some large batteries because we are gonna run out of battery. This is not gonna hold up very well. So we're just gonna put that there. Oops. I guess I could put it there. I am taking every large battery we have to start welding this thing. Minimizing crossings over the large middle walkway would save some rail, but you still need a lot either way. Yeah, if I do it the other way, because there's a couple of different ways that I'm thinking about doing it. Having like just each individual row have its own rail, or which would require a lot more of like the actual arm pieces, which are really expensive, or just doing it the way I'm doing it, because the rail is actually pretty cheap in retrospect. It's only three steel, and steel's easy enough to make. I'm just gonna do a single weld right now, just so I can walk on this. Alright, and let's go up top and start welding this single weld. This is going to take a minute, which should be fine. What I might actually end up doing is, depending on how long this is going to take, I might weld this in between episodes. Granted, it's going to go fairly quick, really. The fact that I might have to make this bigger too is kind of mind-boggling. Yeah, I'm gonna have a computer inside. I'm gonna make the large satellite dish and place it on the top here. And I think what I'll probably have to do is I'm gonna need a lot more power than what I currently have. So that was 50. And I've used up almost an entire large battery. You know what I should do is get nuclear batteries. Alright, so that's done. Let's swap you out. There we go. And that is why I grabbed multiple large batteries, because I knew this was going to take up a lot of power. But yeah, maybe nuclear batteries would not be a bad idea. I just made a bunch of large batteries. I'd have to completely replace all of our batteries with the nuclear batteries. Too bad there's not like a wireless nuclear battery that holds more charge. That'd be cool. I also like how nuclear batteries don't require uranium at all. Alright, well, we're almost out of another battery. That's insane. It's actually welding pretty quick. All I can say is thank God for my mining platform, because this would be a lot to go out and mine by hand. Alright, so that's battery number 2 done. Let's see, I might one arm run over the left side. Oh, I see what you're saying. But it's on the order of 10 rails saved. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. And with how cheap the rails are, it honestly doesn't really matter. Like, if the rails were really expensive, I'd say, yeah, like have one on each side. But given the fact that they're only 3 steel, I'm really not worried about it. Well, I'm kind of welded out right now, so I'm gonna not continue this right now. That was a lot of welding. But this is gonna look epic once it's done. And trying to figure out how to pressurize this thing's gonna be even funner. Which means that I'm gonna have to depressurize it. I wonder how that's gonna work. Because I do know that certain traders like require certain atmospheres. I'm gonna need so many more gases than what I currently have, which I can also trade for. Part of me wants to try to build a rocket on this playthrough as well. Because the rocket I built on my Mars playthrough did not work properly. Granted, that was a lot older of a save than what I currently have here. Holy cow. Let's go place these batteries. I'm gonna put you there. And let's go put these batteries back in our charger here. I need to place this thing in our manufacturing room. There we go. Alright, let's grab all of the rail. I think that's all the rails I'm gonna need. Like I said, I might be off slightly, but that's fine. We'll just do that. That's crazy. Alright, you're annoying me. I'm gonna close you. That looks better. Okay. And let's continue. But yeah, I see what you were saying about having one on each side, but I'm just curious to see if there's a limit on oh crap. Yep, I have to slightly redo our cabling. Same idea, just Has to be a little bit longer like this. Oops, nope, I don't need that there. I need that one, and that one. There we go. Which means I need to do the same thing on the other side, but I'm not going to worry about that one right now because I'm still placing these. One, two, three, four, 5. Alright. So this is junction 43. So far there's no limit. It's kind of cool. You know what? Maybe I'll place all the junctions first. Alright. So I'm going to have to redo that again. There we go. Alright. So, junction is first. Alright. That gets really annoying to look at. Put all of our cladding over there. And let's grab this. Alright, we're getting close to the end of our rails. Last one. Alright. Now we gotta place all these middle pieces. And we are on our last 20 rail, so let's hope we have enough here. Oh, we're gonna be short. No, we are not short. That was precisely enough. That looks insane. And I absolutely love it. So that is 63 junctions. Which means that I'm gonna have a lot more hydroponic trays than I actually need. I'm gonna have to recycle a bunch of them. But that's fine. Alright, so we have a couple of extra rails left over. Let's redo these lights really quick while I'm here. Let's do that. And I need to dismantle just these first couple of wires. That back, put you back, and let's grab these lights here. And alright, and then I need 8 more grow lights. And then I need a lot more cable than what I currently have. Then the ceiling's done. Now I just have to figure out our chute situation, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna end up doing that. Yeah, this is probably the easiest way I could have done it. I just need to figure out where I want to place these chutes, which... I mean, I only need one input chute where it throws all of our crops in. But I'm gonna need a bunch of different chutes for the different crops. Yeah, that's gonna be the tough part, is figuring that out. But let's go make some grow lights here really quick while I'm trying to figure out how I want to do our chutes. And that's all of our steel done, so that's fun. Alright, so let's do grow lights. I need copper, steel, and electrum, which... I have so many of these. Alright, let's do this. So copper, steel, and electrum, which is all going to be in here. Alright, so there's another large door for us, or large hangar door. So we have copper, we have electrum, and we have a bunch of steel. Alright, so this will make 2 grow lights, since I need a lot more electrum than what I currently have, which I could easily make more really quick. And I really want to work on that still, but I don't want to weld all that right now, since I just did a bunch of it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do some exterior lighting as well. I just need to figure out where I want to place those. I guess what I could do is have, like, you know, poles with lights. I could make like little light, like street lights almost. Because you can't, I mean, you can put lights on cladding, but I'm not sure how that's gonna look. But yeah, I was thinking about lights outside eventually. Oh geez, am I gonna make it? Just on the edge. All right. So then you are gonna go like that. I'm gonna have to make this door huge. This is gonna be such a big building. It's gonna be great. Alright, looks like we have a storm coming in as well. So, let's see. How much gold do we have? So we have 150 gold. I'm not gonna use up all of that. So let's do... Yeah, let's just do one thing of silver. Because I'm just making some electrum for the more grow lights. Because that'll make... Need 8, that needs 60. So yeah, we should have enough electrum. Actually. We'll be 20 short. Oh well. Oh, I need you. I guess this is where the automatic furnace comes in handy, but oh well. 600 Kelvin to 1,000. It's mainly pressure for this one. So let's try 200. Wow. Oh, I thought something blew. That's just a storm. Oh, that actually worked really easily. Okay, let's get all that out of there. And we'll throw you in there and continue making grow lights. So that'll make... Oh, I'll have plenty of grow lights. Actually, what I'm going to do... there is a way to automate this as well, which I haven't actually looked into that a whole lot. Maybe I'll figure that out in between episodes so I can actually program all these printers too, because that would make life so much easier.
Hydration critical.
Oops. Wow. The one thing I didn't mean to do. Okay, let's throw that in there. And then I need 5, I need 6 more, so 30 steel. There we go. Alright. I'm not going outside right now for obvious reasons, since there's a storm out there. Alright, so we're going to have a grow light here and a grow light right there. I can't wait until I can put all that cladding back. Well, speaking of cladding, might as well. Alright. Put you back, grab the wire cutters, and let's see how I have this. So there's that. Alright, so that one's hooked up. Now I need to do the same on these ones once I get enough grow lights. I'm going to need a lot more cable than what I currently have too. Also, my guy needs to drink and eat.
Hunger caution.
Yep, I know. I need to make something other than French fries. I need to make tomato soup. Let's see. Do I have any more cable? I do not, so I'm gonna have to make some. Oh, I have enough. Look at that. Perfect. Alright. We're gonna eject all of you because I don't need 419 ingots worth of cable. Two stacks of cable will work nicely though. Alright. And let's go with our grow lights and start placing all this. This is insane in here. I love it. This actually worked out perfectly. Two, three, four. I definitely don't have enough cable. That's okay. That's why I'm making 100 more. So I have some extra rails on me, so we're gonna place that there. Oh yeah, I did make the telescope. I need to actually hook that one up too. I made 2 consoles and I had 2 consoles in here already. Oh well. Alright, let's go hook up the rest of these grow lights. Two, three, four. Alright, so our lighting is all hooked up. So now I can put our cladding back. Two, three, four, five. Oh yeah, that looks good. You know what would be cool is if I painted the rail green, but I'm not going to do that because that's a lot of paint. But yeah, that looks good. And then I'm going to have to switch all of these to just the hydroponics devices instead of the tray so I can actually hook these up to our logic system. The biggest hiccup that I'm going to run into is the chutes. Because each of these grows something completely different. I'm going to have an export or an input chute for each one of these. Oh, storm's gone. And then I only need one export chute where it'll just export all of our crops and stuff. The import one is gonna... I mean, I guess I kind of know how I would end up doing that. Man, that's gonna be the tough part, is trying to figure that out. Because how do I do that? I sort of have an idea. I just run into the one issue with this hydroponics device with how I do that. Because I could put an import or an import chute in between each one of these. So like this would be soybeans, corn, potatoes, and whatever else. Because there's already a rail here, so I could easily do a junction. But the issue is I need to hook up all of these trays up to our logic system. I'm gonna have to mess around with that and try to figure out how I want to do that. But I do know that they made 2 different chutes for the LARrE device. And they're probably going to be, let's see here, chutes. Probably powered chutes is my best guess. I need more Constantan as well. Then I need iron, which I should have plenty of iron. let's make one more. This is my pile of ingots right there. Alright, so we have an import bin and an export bin. So export will have the different seeds that we're going to plant. The import bin is where everything else goes. So yeah, I'm gonna have to store. Actually, because each crop is gonna have seeds as well. So I could have. Oops, I messed up. That's fine. Because I could have an export bin. This is where all the different seeds would go. So my thought process is to have it. But I need to hook this up to a cable, so maybe I can test it out on this side since there's no crops here. Alright, let's try this. And I'm going to need pipe so I can actually hook this up. But I'm going to have to move this power cable. Because if I have a chute right here, oh man, this is going to be interesting to try to figure this out. Now maybe what I'll do is just have it go down the center here like this, or something. So, powered chutes. That's what I was afraid of. Alright, so I'm gonna have to figure that out. Actually, I kind of have an idea. Because this whole section right here goes away. So if I put a powered chute, because this will be export bin. I really don't like how this works, because that's gonna clip through the I mean, I guess it is what it is. That looks absolutely terrible, but it is what it is, I suppose. Because if I put a junction here, then this chute will be for this section. Chute here, chute here, chute here. The issue is going to be sorting all the seeds. Yeah, this is going to be fun to come up with, because I'm probably going to have to come up with a sorter system as well for this, which, since I haven't really figured out what I want to do in this room yet, maybe that's what this room will be, is my sorter system for our hydroponics. Because I'm going to have to shoot everything over there. It'll sort it, Oh man, this is gonna be an interesting challenge. Can I wonder if I can intersect chutes with those rails. I'd be surprised if I can intersect chutes with rails. But you won't know until you try it. Alright, let's find out. Because if I can, that'll make this so much easier. If I can't, I'm going to have to figure out something else. Alright, doesn't look like you can. Which I was going to be very surprised if you were able to. But that doesn't mean I can't go. Oh, it does. You also can't put chutes. So, I typically don't do this, but I might have to put chutes under our base. Hmm. Nothing says I have to have it all right here. Because what I could do is put some rails and then just zigzag it all right here and have all of my import chutes right here. And I only need one export chute. Wait, what was the... I heard an error sound. Because let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I will figure this out. I will figure something out here, but it's all gonna have to go right in this section here because I can't intersect chutes with these rails. Which makes sense. So I'm gonna have to do something like this. So granted, I don't like that it clips through the walls. I think that's something that they're gonna have to fix. Because, like, for me, it should be right here, but yeah, technically it goes right here, but like I said, it clips it right through that wall, which looks terrible. No matter which way you do this, it's gonna look bad. Unless you do it like this. I have to do 8, so I could do... Yeah, I could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could do 7 and 8 over here. I could do 2, 3, 4. I could do 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. And then I could have 2 export bins. Not that it really matters, because even if it's over here, it has to go through the entire circuit to get back. Alright, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to put our chutes right here. Because that'll also make it look better. So if I put an import chute there... Yeah, if I do something like this, then I can sort all this out too. Yeah, getting the chutes is gonna be the fun part. I might have to move this, which is fine. This is gonna be an interesting challenge to try to fix this. But yeah, I like having 4 on one side, 4 on the other side. The only downside is this right here. Because of all of this. Hmm. Because it would work along this rail. 3. So I'm going to have to hook all this up too. Crap. Actually, you know what would solve this issue? Is if I extended this out a little bit. Which I could very much do. Because I kind of need this section right here for all of our electronics and our piping and stuff. If I extend this out by 1, that would free up this row for our chutes. Actually, if I extend this out another room worth, I could have our chutes right here and then our sorters in the back. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do. Because then I have to actually mess with this at all. I can just extend this out, have our sorting system in the back, and then our chutes along this frame right here. Maybe that's what I'll do. Oh, my portable light died. Oh no. Wait, how did our mushrooms die? All of our mushrooms are dead. Why did our mushrooms just die? I mean, it's not too cold in here. That's not good. Alright, there's water just in here. Nitrogen. Alright, that's annoying. CO2, we're fine. No, seriously, why did our mushrooms just die? Wow, I need to learn to type. Ideal growth, 30 degrees, min ideal. Too much light, maybe? That's what I was thinking, but it doesn't need any light per day. I mean, I have no idea. I mean, it was working the entire playthrough, so if it is too much light, I could just block these windows off. I have no idea why our mushrooms just died. I don't know if I have any more mushroom seeds. I'm gonna have to trade for those. That kind of sucks. I mean, that was kind of a constant source of CO2, but interesting. Oh, I do have grow lights over them, don't I? That's probably what killed them. I completely forgot about that. Oh, well, I'll just have to trade for them. What I am going to do is... Well, crap. Well, we have backup grow lights now, so I'm gonna have to try to trade for some mushrooms because I liked having a constant source of CO2 in here. It was kind of nice. Let's go see if I can't find a mushroom trader for us. Before I do anything, we're gonna go drink some more water, eat some more food, because that's all right. Up, and there's another can of fries gone. So yeah, let's go see if we can't find a trader to find some mushrooms, and then I'll probably end up calling the episode here. But we've done quite a bit. Mainly with setting up the LARrE and the rails, which I have all set up. I think I'm going to extend our hydroponics room out so then I can wow, I just lost my train of thought. So then I can actually put our sorter system in the back there. Let's see. I don't think any one of these is going to work. Oh, that's a 7x7. I can't actually do that one. I can do this one, though. Oh, star seedlings. I do like that. Can you please have seeds? Yeah, then I think in between episodes, what I might end up doing is finish welding this. Not that it took very long, but I could always do it at the beginning of the next episode just to get it over with, too. Hello, sir. That's exactly what I needed, and really? Really? You want one of those, bulk carbon dioxide, or a cake. I mean, I could easily make 8 of those. So I could get the $300 I need in order to get mushrooms. Alright, well, I know what I'm going to do, but I think what I'm going to do is I'll get what I need to sell to get the mushroom seeds. But yeah, I completely forgot about placing the grow light above the mushrooms, and you're probably right. That's probably what killed it. So they like cardboard boxes, yes. However, it's what's in the cardboard box. They want cardboard box full of chocolate. So I'd have to make a bunch of chocolate bars in order to uh, get this one. I don't even know what you need for chocolate. I don't want to accidentally hit depart. Let's see. It'd be food. You need cocoa, obviously. So I would need cocoa in order to make chocolate. Sugar and cocoa. Which I need sugar cane. Actually, that might not be... Do you sell that? You sell... Oh, they do. I'm conflicted now. I need mushrooms, but sugarcane and cocoa would be fun. Because then I can make chocolate. Oh, I might actually do that. But I'm going to do that in the next episode. Um, yeah, we're working on the hangar. It's not all the way done yet. I still need to finish welding it together, and then I need to pressurize it and everything, which is going to be the fun part. But that's going to be fun once that's done. I'm going to connect it to our base. We'll have an airlock that goes in there, And then, yeah, I'm gonna place a bunch of powered vents along this section right here to pressurize and depressurize it. I'm gonna extend out our hydroponics so then I can put the sorters in the back there, but we did quite a bit this episode. We also fixed our furnace as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. And thanks for watching the stream, you guys.